Let me ask you a question. Do you believe that there should be free health care for all homeless, like in every state, all across the country? Because I feel like there should be. Because imagine that you have no money, no purpose, no real purpose in life, pretty much like a homeless, right? And you get sick. It's a cold winter morning, and you just get sick because the shelter is full. So what you have to do? You have to stay outside for the night. And you being outside with all that cold weather, you get sick. Now, how would you pay for the proper treatment or the stuff you need to preserve your body and to get back healthy? You can't because you don't have the money or the proper health care. Now, there are some health cares probably in different states that allow you, but most of the states, there's really no health care for the homeless. Unless like there's a charity in that state. But there's about 550,000 homeless people in America. And it says in Homeless Society that 37,000 of the 550,000 homeless people are actually veterans. So there's 30,000 veterans who still don't have health care. Now you think these people fight for our country and did all these amazing things for our country and they don't have health care. So I looked up what are some things that the government spend money on that are probably worthless that they could spend on helping their American people have better health. And one is what I found is I got it from the National Homeless Society, and they said is that the government spends $3.1 billion for federal employees who have been on leave. So pretty much is they're probably sick or need to probably had a child, or even if they got like accused of something, so they have to leave that, or like if they're like in a case that they're getting accused for, they're on leave. The government spends $3.1 billion all on federal employees that are on leave. And most of the federal employees that's on leave are being accused, so that's the money. So $3.1 billion for federal employees that's on leave. So it's like in a vacation fund. $3.1 billion. So I checked what was the cheapest healthcare in Michigan. The cheapest healthcare in Michigan was $109 a month. So I calculated the $109 a month times the 550,000 homeless people in America, and I end up getting that it came out to 60 million. So that's 60 million for 1 month. 60 million 1 month for helping all these homeless people have health care. So with that $60 million a month, they could just take $60 million out that one fund. So it's many funds that the American government spends that's useless. But this out in this federal, it's like this for the federal employees, 3.1 billion, they could just take out 60 million for 1 month. So I checked. I said 3.1 billion is a lot of money. So I checked. I said, what is 4 years? 4 years. So that's 48 months. 48 months of paying for health care in America at the cheapest price. That came out to, because I did 60 mil times 48, and that came out to $2.8 billion. So $2.8 billion for 4 years. 4 years to help more American people than there probably are federal employees. So would you rather help homeless people that are very able to die, or federal employees going on vacation? It makes sense that you would help the homeless. And with that, and another bad thing is that with the homeless, they have to live in extreme weather. Like there are probably many shelters in every state, but there's probably certain, because I know where I live, I see homeless people, and there's no shelter at all, and they have to live in extreme weather, some even deadly, and they have a high chance of getting sick. Like I said, I got some more information from the National Homeless Society, and it states that there are 13,000 homeless people a year that die. 13,000 homeless people that die a year. And the average life expectancy of a person that's homeless or doesn't have a household to live in is 50. So no health care. You're living in bad weather, and it's a high chance of you dying at an early age. I can't say it's a high chance of them dying because they don't have health care, but I'm pretty sure that makes a big factor of their health and how they're living. And pretty much what my point is that the government spends money on many of useless things. And them taking the money out their fund just to help some very important people, or there's some nice people that they could really help, they're not doing it. And it wouldn't hurt the government to have $60 million taken out their fund than it would hurt them homeless people on the streets dying. So it's pretty much just like, would you like to see American people suffering and die at an early age? Or would you like to see federal employees get paid on vacation?